Hello viewers, hope you all are fine. This is Dr. Sudhamoy Behura, HOD Environmental Science, Raghunathji Degree College, Cuttack. I welcome you to this video based on population ecology. Okay, so from today we will start the syllabus of your unit 2 of Aecc 1, environment study and disaster management. Okay, so in our previous videos we have already completed all the courses of your unit 1, isn't it? So all these videos are there in 12 lecture series. Okay, so I have completed the entire unit 1 in 12 classes. So you may go to my previous videos and watch all these for your unit 1. Okay, so let us start unit 2, and to complete this entire unit 2, another 12 to 13 lecture classes will be there. So this is the first one, which is based on your population ecology. Okay, so today if you will watch till the end, you can be able to learn about the meaning of population. Okay, then what is about biological hierarchy, means the definition or the differentiation between individual species and community. Okay, so all these things will be clear. So in this slide you can see the hierarchy. Okay, so it is in ascending order. Okay, it is in your from top to bottom, it is in descending order, means the most bigger one is in the top, in the okay, so here you see the most or the lowest group is in the top and the biggest one is in the bottom. So it is in ascending order from top to bottom. Okay, and descending from bottom to top. Okay, so here species, then genus, then family, then order, class, phylum, kingdom. Okay, so these are the biological hierarchy. So today we will discuss in some other way, that is about your individual species, community, ecosystem, then biome. Okay, then biosphere. In this way we will discuss the entire biological hierarchy. So here let us see in our next slide that population. Okay, so population means it refers to a group of organisms. So before population we have some other groups also, means species, then individual. Okay, so species means a particular organism having the same characteristics features, like your Oryza sativa, in which the two names are there, one is specific name, another is generic name, isn't it? So this is all classification system you have already learned. So when a group of species combine together, a group of individual having a common characteristics features and they have the capacity to interbreed among each other, then it is known as your population. Okay, so population refers to a group of organisms of the same kind or species living in the same place at the same time. Okay, and a population may increase or decrease, for which several factors are responsible, like your birth rate, death rate, immigration, migration. Okay, So immigration and immigration, there are two words. Okay. So all the individual subspecies that live together in an area is known as your population. And there is one branch known as demography. Demography means the statistical study of population. Okay, and it allows to predict how a population will change. So there are three key features of populations. Basic three features, like your first one is your size, then density and dispersion. Okay. So size, first discuss size. Size means number of individuals in an area. Okay. Suppose sometimes we say the population size means the number of individuals in an area, and it depends upon growth rate of population, isn't it? So where we can say about growth rate means birth rate minus death rate, isn't it? So for example, suppose in 1 hour in a particular place, your birth rate will be more than death rate, then the population will grow. Otherwise, if birth rate will be less than the death rate, then population will decrease, isn't it? So birth rate is known as your natality and death rate is known as mortality. Okay. So how many individuals are born versus how many die is the relationship calculated and termed as growth rate. Okay. Then birth rate, if we will term it as B and death rate by D, then birth rate B minus death rate D will give you the rate of natural increase. Then density. Density means measurement of population per unit area or unit volume. So population density is equal to number of individuals per unit space. Okay. So here you see, here is a comparative study of population growth in different countries like your Kenya, United States and Italy. So some gives you the rapid growth. Some figure shows that the population growth is one slow growth, and somewhere it gives you the graph of zero growth or decrease. Okay, so you see here, suppose in Kenya, during before the year before 1915 up to the year 1994, it is one statistical study, and you can see for Kenya the number of 0 to 4 years age is decrease is your increasing. Okay. From 1915 to 1994, which shows that rapid growth, and then your slow growth. And slow growth means the graph is not so much elongated in the base or not so narrow in the top, like your in case of Kenya. Okay, so that shows that slow growth. And here you see in the middle person, the bar diagrams are more broader than your base and top. That means it is zero growth or the growth rate is decreasing. Okay. So next let us discuss how a density of a particular area differs. So density is either the number reduce or increase. So there are two terms I told you earlier, that immigration and emigration. So immigration means movement of individuals into a population, and emigration means movement of individuals out of a population. Immigration means someone is coming to the place, and emigration means someone is going outside from the place. Okay. So another some factors are also there, like density dependent factors. They are environment that have an increasing effect as population size increase. For example, disease, competition, parasites. Then another factors are there. Those are density independent factors, like your some abiotic factors in the environment that affect populations regardless of their density, like your temperature, weather. Okay, and this is a picture which shows population natality. Natality means your birth rate. If birth rate will be means natality, always here your plus sign means it always increases the population. Okay, means population quantity or density increases by natality. Here also see, for in case of immigration, plus sign is there, means population also increases, and when population decreases through mortality. Mortality means death rate, and emigration means from population your number will be deducted, means they will go outside from a particular place. And mortality means the some members of the population will die, death rate. Okay. Then now population dispersion, it is another factor. So population dispersion means what? Dispersion describes the spacing of organisms relative to each other. Okay, means how in a particular place the species they are distributed, or how or what pattern of space they followed in distribution. So dispersion are of three types. One is clumped, uniform, and random. So you can easily understand by this picture that clumped distribution means, for example, in a pond or in a water body, you throw or you add some nutrients in a particular point. So what will happen? Immediately in a particular place where you have added some nutrients, the aquatic animals will come and will be gathered in that particular place to eat those nutrients. Okay, means here see the dot signs. Somewhere the numbers are 10, somewhere only 1, somewhere only 2, somewhere 3. Means there is no equality in their number in the your different places of that particular ecosystem. Okay, that is a clumped system. And here see, here in the picture B, means everywhere you can find a single dot, nowhere you will find a double, means the space between the species distribution is uniform. Okay, they may maintain a uniform space from each other. That type of distribution is your uniform. Then random means uh, it is some more spacious than clumped and some less than your uniform one. Means somewhere you will get 4, but space still some space or gap is there in between them, and somewhere 1. Okay, but not so closed or so gathered like your in clumped species. Okay, or in clumped type of distribution. So I think you are clear about the population dispersion. If you have any doubt and you are not understanding properly, then you uh, message me in the comment section so that I will answer all your queries. Okay. So next, here I told you this thing that we will discuss the population hierarchy in some different way. Means here individual organism, then population, then community, then ecosystem, then landscape, then biome, biosphere. Okay, so the interaction of organisms with their environment results in the establishment of a grouping of organisms, which is called ecological hierarchy. So if question will come that what do you mean by ecological hierarchy? So ecological hierarchy means the interaction of organisms with their environment, so that it results in the establishment of a grouping of organisms. So ecological hierarchy represents the grouping of the organism by which is formed by the interaction of organisms. So what is individual? So individual is the first level of ecological hierarchy. This level of the hierarchy examines how one organism interacts with its environment. Okay, and aspects of evolution are used extensively in studying this level. For example, the individual organism level allows a scientist to study why a giraffe has a very long neck, and he can infer that evolution has given the giraffe the long neck, so it can reach a food source high on a tree. Okay, so that defines the evolution. And population and communities. Next level is your population. So the second level involves population, and a population contains a group of individuals belonging to one species and living in a specific geographic area which interact with one another. Okay, and population ecology studies the interactions among the individual members of a population. Then after population you have community. So community means different populations living together in an area. Then ecosystem, all the communities in an area plus all the non-living components of the environment. So ecosystem means a community interacting with their abiotic components. Then biome, biome means group of ecosystem with the same climate and similar communities, for example desert biome. Then biosphere means part of the earth in which life exists, including air, land and water. We have already learned the biosphere in unit 1, isn't it? So here you can understand the ecological hierarchy properly. How individual means one, means it is written as A. So population means group of individuals, means here you see it is written as A means 5 times A, means where there are a gathering of individuals. Okay, 5 individuals of a same species, that will give you a population. Then community means A, you see here. Suppose A means it is a population of one individual. Then B it is the population of another or second individual. Then C it is the population of third individual. Okay. So when A plus B plus C means population of first individual, population of second individual and population of third individual combines, it gives you the community. Okay, then ecosystem means the community, means A, B, C interacting with their non-living ecosystem or non-living components. Okay, so I think you can better understand the difference between individual, population and community. Okay, now so ecosystem and biosphere, I told you that we have all learned this biosphere in detail in our first unit. Okay, so if you have any doubt regarding this biosphere or ecosystem, you may watch my earlier videos in your unit 1 classes, okay, and in my playlist. So guys, these are all for today's class, that is for biological hierarchy, and I hope you can understand it properly, and just you try to make your own notes from these materials, okay. So thank you all for watching this video, and if you really like this, then please give a thumbs up, like, share, okay, and subscribe to get the latest information regarding my upcoming videos, okay, because I have a plan to discuss the entire chapters of your Aecc 1 environment study and disaster management paper, both in English and ODI, okay. So thank you all, thank you, bye bye.